everyone, so today I am doing this Ariana Grande inspired makeup look, inspired by her new music video. I am obsessed with the makeup. Like, I had to get you guys to help me send screenshots on Twitter because I just could not find good ones. So thank you to all of you who helped send me screenshots. I am just absolutely obsessed with this look. I like attempted the hair, but such a fail. Also, my hair is kind of purple because I used the De Lorenzo purple shampoo, and even though I used like 4 parts normal shampoo to 1 part of that, it still is really potent and like dyed my hair, but not my roots for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, today's makeup look is like a really bright purple and pink makeup look with a nude lip. It was really hard to figure out exactly, you know, what her makeup looked like because there's not that many good photos of it. Unfortunately, like I wish she took a million selfies this day, but I couldn't find any. I love this makeup, especially on her. It just looks incredible. So yeah, hopefully I did it a little bit of justice, like glowy cheeks, the glossy lips, eye makeup, you know. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I upload 3 videos every single week. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, New Zealand time. Alright, so first off, I think I might start with my eye makeup because the eye makeup is so bold and I don't want to ruin my base. But while I do my eye makeup, I'm going to let this soak into my skin. This is the Cover FX Custom Infusion Drops. I think it's vitamin E with chamomile and it's supposed to calm your skin. But yeah, my skin's just so dry and tight right now, so I want to moisturize it before I do my base later. So I'm just taking a few drops straight into my hand. I'm just going to apply that all over. You're supposed to actually like mix these into your primer or foundation or whatever, but when I have really dry and kind of like irritated skin, I like to just put a little bit on all over my skin. I really like it. It's so hard to see what the edges of her eyeshadow looks like. I couldn't find many good pictures. I actually tweeted you guys and asked you to help me out with screenshots. Her fringe kind of covers the edges, so I don't know if it's sharp or blended or what. Oh, and here you can kind of see it's quite sharp. Okay, I'm gonna use some tape. Don't mind my Fitbit. I'm back on the Fitbit buzz. So I'm just applying that tape kind of in an angle toward my eyebrow. Lower lash line up towards the eyebrow. I love the features of this one, but it's just so big and ugly. Now we need to prime. Stay Don't Stray by Benefit, one of my favorite primers ever. You can see how it kind of evens out my eyelids as well because I have super veiny eyelids, so that's why I love this, and it just works really well. So the eye makeup is very much purple and hot pink. It's incredible, I love it, but it's still so wearable. Like, I love it in the highlight too. Such a good makeup look. I think I'm gonna see if I can try and find a pink or purple base for my eye makeup. Alright, I have a couple of options. So there is Boots by Colourpop, or you could go for Process Magenta by MAC. I'm gonna go in with the MAC one, and I'm just using my finger to gently put that on my eyelid. I'm just using a concealer brush now because my finger isn't very precise. By the way, of course, this is just a recreation. Like, I'm inspired by Ariana Grande. Like, I'm not claiming to look like her or anything, and the makeup may well come out a little bit different because I just can't see very well. I wish there were some more photos of her makeup look, but yeah, I'm just doing my best, so please don't get angry. Now I'm going to take my first eyeshadow. I can get it out of my friggin' Z palette. There we go. This is Cupcake by Makeup Geek, and I'm just using this as a crease shade. I'm gonna put a darker purple in next because she definitely has some dark purple action going on as far as I can see. And this is just a firm blender brush. This color is just like a nice soft purple, so it's just gonna help with all of the blending. So that's how we are looking now. As far as eyeshadow palettes go, there's a couple of options that I would recommend. You could either go the Jeffree Star route, or you could go the Urban Decay Electric Palette way, or else you could use single eyeshadows. I don't know which one I want to use today. I might use the Electric Palette. I don't even know if this is still available. Is it? I'll have to check. Otherwise, I think NYX does a really hot pink eyeshadow. Could be wrong. I'll list it down below if I can find one. Otherwise, Colourpop as well. Colourpop's a good option. I'm gonna start with a little bit of this purple here. Same brush, and just overlap it where I put that last color. Feels so good to have a fake tan right now, you guys. I haven't worn fake tan in a couple of weeks because I just have done nothing. Like, I've just been at the hospital and stuff. And today I was like, you know what? I feel like shit. And for some reason, putting on fake tan sometimes, I enjoy being pale sometimes, and sometimes I enjoy being tanned. But today I was just like, I want to be tanned. I put it on and it made me feel so good. I'll put my fake tan routine down below if you want to see how I do it, but yeah. It feels so good. I feel like confident. Alright, now I'm going to go in with that darker purple, a little bit of that, add some in there, why not? I'm also going to put this like on the outer V because I can see that there's like a little bit of a darker purple on her like wing, because she's not really wearing a winged eyeliner, but it kind of goes darker purple just down here. I'm listening to music in the background, you won't be able to hear it, but it's like Final Fantasy music that Hamish put on my phone because I use it as sleeping music, and it's just come on and now I'm like, so relaxing, but probably not the best song to play right now. Now I'm listening to Christmas Michael Bublé music. Snow is glistening. Let's do the hot pink. I am going to use, let's just use a short shadow brush. Oh my god, that's so bright. I don't even think hers is this bright. Yellow. I'm just gonna use that blender brush again and kind of blend on top of that just to tone it down a tad. Now I'm going in with like a clean blender brush, just kind of blending away that inner corner because it got a little bit carried away, and just up here under my brow bone as well. Oh, in this screenshot it looks nice and bright, look. Okay, we're good. Okay, on her inner corner it kind of looks like an iridescent bright color, but I might do that later on. I might just move on from here. Actually, I'll do my brow bone highlight first. She's wearing a shimmery color, so I'm just gonna use my highlight shade from the Shaaanxo palette. This shade in the middle at the top. I'll put a little bit on my inner corner now, even though I'll probably put concealer over it, so it's probably pointless, but you know. And then a little bit underneath the brow bone up top. So far, so good. I'm gonna go in with a fraction more of that purple color, the darker one, and just add a little bit more. I might soften that line in a bit, but first, let's do the base. This just keeps going and going. Like, I thought it was empty ages ago, but for some reason, like, it just keeps going and there's so much stuff in here. Like, I should be happy, but I just want to finish it because then I'll feel good and I'll be like, wow, look, I finished stuff. Oh, this feels good too. My brows need to be plucked really badly, but I don't know where my tweezers are right now, so if you see like my monobrow peeking through, I apologize. I'm hoping this color here will match me. Her skin is flawless in this video, like full coverage, beautiful, so I want to have a nice full coverage, you know what I'm saying. So this is the Warm Nude Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm gonna use my little sponge with this, the Flawless Finish Sponge by XO Beauty. So I'm going to just put like half a pump on each side of my face, spread it out, putting it down my neck as well. Sorry, I'm not pulling the fingers at you. I'm putting it down my neck because my fake tan's kind of like gross down there at the moment. And then just use your sponge to blend. I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer over these breakouts and then of course under my eyes as well. On the breakouts, I'm using Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX06, and then under my eyes, I'm using the Born This Way concealer in the shade Fair. I like to put it just in a kind of triangle shape and then just use the pointy side of the sponge to blend. Jimmy! I'm house sitting my granddad's dog, Jimmy, and he is so naughty, but he's real old. He literally can't breathe. I don't think he's sick, I think he's just got like a really small snout, like a pug, and he just snorts and like he's like all the time. I took him for a walk yesterday and everyone was looking at me and judging me. They were like, oh my god. So he was just like dying. Like he wasn't actually, he was really energetic. He was pulling me along. He's not very well trained on the lead. And he was pulling me along and he was snorting and huffing and puffing, but he had a lot of energy. Poor old thing, but god, he's naughty. He keeps barking at stuff as if Louie and Zeus aren't bad enough when it comes to barking at the neighbors and stuff, but oh well. Okay, and with the Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer, I think I called this Marc Jacobs in one of my videos recently by accident. I don't know why I did that. Literally, you need such a small amount. I just had a thought. Is techno music still a thing? Remember like in the 90s when techno was like huge? Okay, anyway, so this foundation looks a little bit too light for me right now, but we will bronze because I can't, you know, I can't do my makeup without bronzer. I'm gonna use this Skin Food Skin Therapy Peach Sake Silky Finish Powder. What am I doing? I'm just kind of like smashing it over my face, and then I'm gonna use a brush to blend. Powder brush. And under my eyes, I'm going in with my Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to use this color just here with a Shimmer Tulip brush, just to set under my eyes. Now I'm just going back in with that filthy blender brush. I'm just going to soften the edge a little bit. Just kind of wiggle over it. Let me see what she's doing on her bottom lash line. Honestly, I can't really tell. I think there might be a little bit of like a purple just under the outer rim. So I'm just guessing here. Let's just do this. It'll look good anyway. I love these colors with my hazel eyes. It looks like she's got like a nude in her waterline, so let's do that. This is the Balm Brian. I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer now. This is Radiant Bronze Light by Hourglass. I'm using a dense fibre brush to apply this just to my cheeks and forehead and maybe on my nose. Alright, so that's done. Now let's contour quickly while we're here. I'm going to go back in with the Shade and Light palette and I'm going to use these two colours here. And I'm going to use a face definer brush. She has like a really warm pink blush on the cheeks as well, so I'll do that next. I love contouring. And then I'm going to go back in with my Shimmer Tulip and just use a little bit of that middle colour just underneath. For my blush, I'm going to use this one here, which is called Love Flash How Deep Is Your Love by Too Faced. I'm going to use my bronzer brush once again. And then to highlight, I'm going to go back in with my shade from my Shaaanxo palette with my Shimmer Tulip brush and just apply that as my highlighter. And more on my inner corner. I'm using a flat eye brush for this. In fact, I'm actually going to layer it with a little bit of this cream color base. I've used this in ages. This is Pearl. I'm using it on an eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to pick that right on that inner corner to make it super metallic. Because her inner corner is very, very bright. Also, just under the very highest point of my eyebrow. Oh, it's been so long since I've done a celebrity inspired makeup look and I just love doing them. If you've got any more requests, please send them through on Twitter, send me photos because I want to do more. Okay, that's good. Now let's do eyebrows. Today I'm going to use shade 3 in Cabral by Benefit. With some of the Brow Tamer tinted in Taupe by Urban Decay. I thought I would give my Gimme Brow a break for the day since I've used it in like every tutorial in like the last couple of weeks. I think it's a good brow day today. I know it looks really grey, but it does dry a little bit darker. It's quite weird, but it works. Now let's do eyeliner. I think she has got a really thin black line of liner, or it could be a lash band, I don't know. I'm just going to use an eyeliner brush by XO Beauty, and I'm going to be using a Black Trick by MAC, which look how much I've used. I just put some Duraline in there by Inklock because it was starting to dry out a little. And then I'm also going to put this eyeliner in my tight line. This is going to look really scary to you guys. For lashes today, I'm going to use the Feline by XO Beauty because these will just give you a really nice winged out effect, kind of like Ariana in this video. The outer edges of her lashes are just so thick and like wispy and long at the outer edges, so I'm going to use these, and then if I need a little bit more drama, I might stick some more on top. First, I'm just using some mascara. This is the Full Lash Bloom by CoverGirl. I'm just using my Duo Brush On Latex Free Glue. Okay, so I think those are good. They give that really nice kind of cat eye effect towards the outer edge. I don't actually know if she has any lower mascara on, but I'm putting it on because that's how I like mine. Now for the last step, the lips. I'm going to use this lip liner here called Ex-Girlfriend by Urban Decay. I'm pretty sure her lips have a little bit of gloss on them. Yeah, they definitely do. I'm just going to try on this color here. It is the Audacious lipstick, I think. Yeah, by NARS and Raquel. This is Kristen Lip Gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like actually making that lip a little bit lighter because on her it's like a nude. This is a little bit too dark for my skin tone, so I'm going to change it a little bit. I think I might just literally add a little bit of Undressed Lip Gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So here is a close-up of the eye makeup. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I look like I've got a friggin' ankle bracelet wrapped around my wrist right now. Plot twist, Shaaanxo is on home detention. Just kidding. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to leave some more requests down below. Leave me a comment, leave me something to read. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again really soon. Bye! Make sure you check out some more of my videos. I'll list these down below, or you can click on the screen if you're on a computer right now. The video on the left is a does it really work kind of video on this brush cleaning machine. It's like a washing machine for your brushes. Crazy! So go check it out and see if it's really worth the money. And then the other video is a Kylie Jenner dupes video on her birthday collection.